This is a 3D image printer, and it is laying down a slice at a time of an image of an intricate set of rings. This would be like a ball. It'll look like a globe when it's done, but it'll have those holes in the middle. And it's going to take probably a day. Every time it puts a layer of glue down with color in it, and then it scrapes over this powder that gets bound up with the glue. And when it's all said and done, it will look something like a 3D dimensional thing that Nita's going to pan to, like this, and it even articulates. I mean, this was printed. It wasn't carved and put together. It came out of the printer that way. Or you can do realistic shapes like this. You can see that that's a 3D model of an elevation of, it looks like California. And they're pretty heavy. You can hear it clunk, but it's pretty impressive.
So throughout today, we'll be coming back to check out our model, and we'll keep posting these videos so that you can see the progress. And we are at Bismarck State College in Bismarck, North Dakota, in Angie Malekovic's GIS lab. And this is some of the cool stuff they're doing up here.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Still going to have the same impact, I think, when you get these last 100 years. Yeah, come on, let's put that last one. Yep. Yeah, that's right.
GISetc suspended. Well, it's building it from the bottom up.
So in other words, it prints, and then it moves up a layer, and then it prints the next
So
level.
this is going to be the last
Yeah,
thing
prints. The top will still be.
And it's recovering powder, it says.
Oh, so it
in a
does
simple way the
reuse.
rest of it does.
Yeah.
And this thing that's left is what.
Okay, this is Angie Malekovic in her GIS lab at Bismarck State College, and she is standing in front of what?
This is the Z-Corp printer. I'm going to be pulling out the 3D object that we imported into the software yesterday, and we'll be pulling it out. It's a big surprise. Nobody's seen it yet. I have never even seen this one before. So I'm going to open up the cover and vacuum it out, and then we'll see it'll just kind of pop out. We'll take it out from this side. It's done baking, doing whatever it needs to do in order to become solid. And we'll take it over to this side and then use a vacuum cleaner and a blower in order to get all of the excess material off of it.
Excellent. Well, we'll stay tuned for the unveiling.
It's like archaeology.
take it over to the other side and blow it out, I guess. So.
I'm just looking. It's just going to be a caterpillar crawling up in the lower
Okay. Real good job. So I have my students do it. Now,
Can you do that again?
this,
Was it a pre-made one?
this was a pre-made. I'm not a CAD expert, so I can't draw anything in CAD and export it like that. This was
But a
probably
person
drawn
could.
in CAD.
So 3D CAD. So you make
Or
a
just
drawing,
regular CAD
just
as
regular
well.
CAD, make
Yep.
a drawing.
And export.
Export it.
Mhm.
And bring it in here. Import it.
Yep.
Print it.
Yep, absolutely. As long as it's not just the shell, it has to be made solid,
Okay.
then it can be printed.
So 3D, you said ArcScene
Yep, ArcScene.
in ArcGIS?
Yep, export it as a VRML file, and anything can come out of it, any landscape. Drape an image over the top of like a digital elevation model, and it'll be able to print that out.
Can you set your saturate that?
Yeah, if we want to keep that and make it,
Really?
keep it forever, which I probably will because it's kind of a neat shape, we'll take it and dip it in super glue, or just spray it in Epsom salt. Yeah, if we
It has a
super,
different smell.
it does. You know, one thing that's really interesting about the material is that when we apply the super glue to it in order to make it solid, there's a chemical reaction that happens between the super glue and the material that it gets so hot you can't touch it. So usually what we'll do is we'll just lay it down on a piece of wax paper on a table, and then just kind of cover it.
So can you tell us once more about this map?
Oh, sure. This is, I believe, a 14-acre area south of Mandan, North Dakota. It's an Indian village of I think it's the Mandan tribe that were sedentary, and along this edge is the Missouri River, and you can see around the outsides are, I can't remember exactly what the folks from the Historical Society called it, but it's kind of like a fortification wall, and you can see the little indentations where all of the huts were. This is where the ceremonial lodge was at, and this was all done through ArcScene, through Esri, as well as using aerial imagery and digital elevation models.
And then what's going to happen with that? That is now becoming a larger piece?
Yep, this has been made, I'm not quite sure, I can't remember, I think 4 or 6 times as big.
You said 6 pieces?
Yep, 6 large pieces that are all as big as the bed, and they're going to be displayed at the State Historical Society.
And will they be doing all of the Indian village sites?
There's
in the
7 of them
area?
that they want to do ultimately. I'm gonna vacuum this out.
Nice.
So what's the deepest, I guess is, or how deep can you get close? Like this?
It can go. Nope, it went inside.
Because like I'll send it to you.
Good. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yep, it laid it down.
Because this is what we were
Right,
seeing
yeah,
yesterday.
right. So probably, let's see, is that a limit